So today, technically, there's no way to force the laws of the Torah in Israel. You just have to beg the secular people in the government and compromise with them. Some rabbis, like Rav Yoel Misatmer and few others, Rav Elchanan Wasserman and few others, he was a student of Chafetz Chaim, said you're not allowed to go to Israel. Why? The people that wants to form Israel as a state are all very wicked people. All of them enemies of God. All of them haters of religion, haters of Torah. Communists, many are atheists, and all of them are extremely wicked people. We do not want neighborhood with this kind of people. We don't want. The Holy Land belongs to us. We are followers of the Torah. But we will get it when the Messiah would come. Just like the prophets say. He will get rid of all the wicked people in the world and will serve us the Holy Land on a gold platter. Our way is not to create wars, form an army, buy weapons, train an air force, and start a war and occupy Israel by force, taking advantage on the empathy that the Goyim has to the Jews after 6 million of them supposedly murdered in the Holocaust. We don't know the exact number, but many were murdered. So the Goyim had a little mercy. Look what happened to them. They saw, just like after October 7th, for a week or two, they were shocked. So they agreed that the Jews will form a state in Israel. But it's only because they were shocked from the Holocaust. Without the Holocaust, they will never vote for that. And now, since then until today, the war actually never stopped for a minute. You keep fighting and fighting and fighting and dying and dying. And the land is not holy at all. It's not, they're not follow Torah. There's yeshivot, there's religious communities, there's a lot of holy people. But the Zionist, communist, wicked people are in full control. Some say you're not allowed to live in Israel. Some even say don't even want to go visit there. Why? Because it's controlled by wicked people that kidnap the Holy Land, and they're nothing better than the Goyim who used to be there. And the government is extremely wicked, enemies of God to the worst level you can imagine. And we suffer from them. We suffer from the Supreme Court and from other courts and from the army and from the police and from the government and from all the corrupted anti-God people who control every office in Israel. We have to live with them. The biggest anti-Semitism is in Israel, more than any other country. They like to complain that in France and in England and in Norway and in Ireland, the Goyim are like Nazis, they're so anti-Semite and this. They are the worst. They are the worst. If it was up to them, they would press a button in a second to get rid of all religious Jews. All these Zionist wicked people in the government and in the newspapers and in everywhere else. So are they complaining about Norway and about Ireland and about other countries? United States. They are the most allergic people to Torah and to religious Jews. And they hate the Jews because of the religion. And the Goyim don't hate the Jews because of the religion. It's the other way around. When the Jews were very righteous, many of the Goyim actually respected them. When the Jews trying to imitate the Goyim, that's when the Goyim hates them. In Israel, the secular crooks, they don't teach that in school. They pretend that he hated Jews just because they are Jews. But he explained why he hated them. He hated them because in his opinion, they betray God. The same thing Hamas. They don't teach in Israeli schools that the Hamas hates us because we went against our own religion and our own God. That's what's written in the declaration of the Hamas. When Ahmed Yassin Imach Shimo started the Hamas, he wrote a declaration. It's on the internet. Declaration of Hamas. I have it, I copied it. Jews were the chosen people. God chose them from all the nations and gave them everything. The more he gave them, the more they betray him. The more he gave them, the more ungrateful they were to him. To such level that they killed their own prophets. We, the Muslims, Must teach them a lesson. That's why I'm starting today the Hamas. So why there were Nazis? Because we left the religion. Why there is Hamas and Hezbollah? Because we left the religion. They don't tell you that in Israeli secular schools. They twist everything around. The more we're gonna be like the Arabs, like the Christians, like the Europeans, like the Germans, like the Americans, like the Russians, we will imitate them, so we will be able to be among them as equal. And God said the exact opposite. The more you will try to imitate them, the more I will make them hate you.